I am finally back. Yes, it is me. My stream schedule has been so sporadic lately. Did not help that I had some health issues pop up this week, but you know what? It'd be like that. Hold on. How long does it take to beat Still Wakes the Deep? Oh. Hey game guy! Hello, welcome in. I'm finally back to playing Pathologic. I keep wanting to stream it again because my friend's been bugging me to play it, but every time I plan to stream it, something comes up. So I'm finally playing it again. God damn it, Johnny. How's it going, dude? Hello over there on the red app. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Okay, so we're back to Pathologic 3. We lost some of our progress. We're gonna see... Oh, riddle me this. What has an entrance but no exit? A grave. This triple accursed town is sapping your resolve by the minute. And forget your legs very stirred, to sleep, maybe to dream. So herbs blooming, or have you finally cracked Ninkovsky? Will it always be like this? Strength always dwindles. I can combat apathy. Yeah, of course. You're welcome. The despair isn't yours. I swear it's the local herbs messing with your head. Stimulants, coffee, tobacco. Splash your face with cold water. Kick a trash can if it helps. Splashing your face with cold water. In mania, you're sharp and fierce. You want to come to tranquility. The town will sap your will, lull you to sleep. Harmful side effects? What harmful side effects? You there, let me out already. Apathy and indifference constantly rising. To move faster, fight apathy by increasing mania. Oh. Capella, daughter of Fat Vlad Olgimsky, local magnate and master of the town's industry. Blood of his blood. Local kids named her Capella for her ability to point out the celestial map in the sky. I heard she holds some inexplicable power over the town, but I dismissed it. That was a mistake.
I feel a current in my veins.
Oh, that was
This must be the illumination Mother shined with.
That was so loud. What the hell? Okay, we are turning that down. Out, living soul. You keep me caged like a dog all night, and now you acknowledge I have a soul. Who are you? Expected a different kind of jailer. Dead tired, to be honest, and not so sure I even want to leave the cell. Go with the first one. I am a mistress. Well, a future mistress. But I think you'll agree that future and past are relative concepts. Mistress of what? Ceremonies, puppets, the Copper Mountain? I'm not even sure what day it is. Aren't you a bit short to be a mistress? How old are you? 14, 16? Goddamn. Future mistress. But my father can order 100 men into the Gorkon to drown. And they'll do it too, since otherwise they'd starve. So people do listen to me. I see how did I catch the interest of the local princess, and that's hardly something to be proud of. Yeah? To help you how you're feeling. Or the plague, if that's what you mean. I feel like someone who's lost everything. Oh, excellent. Had a good night's sleep. Full of energy, ready to stand trial. I am going to be tried now, right? Terrible. I need sleep. Someone in the next cell was howling and coughing all night until they weren't. Called but nobody came. Thought everyone was dead. Don't be sarcastic. Why the sarcasm? They only locked you up So you wouldn't run away. And now you can't run away. So you can come out of your cage. Just like that. Just like that. When you go up the stairs, you'll understand why. But first, I need to know one more thing. Why did you come to our town? I researched the nature of death. I was told you had an immortal man among you. Simon Kane. Fuck Simon. God damn, that fight is so fucking goddamn bullshit. Sorry, Claire Obscure reference. When I got here, he was dead. Was it my idea? I was invited with a letter. I agreed in the hope that living proof of immortality he would save Thanatica, and when I got here, an outbreak occurred. Odd coincidence, isn't it? Porter! He came in right at me. You're ranting about Simon. Oh my god, Simon's the worst. But how's it going? See? You get it. You get it. I thought we were in jail. Turns out it's an interrogation room. Why are you so curious about that topic? I'm just gonna go with well, he's dead. Doing great. Last 2 days are nice. It's always nice having a couple days off. I'm going to this really cool science museum this weekend on my day off, because they have a dinosaur exhibit going on right now. And I don't think you ever outgrow the love of dinosaurs. So what are you going to do now? Don't have a lot of options, do I? I'll look into what he left behind. First thing, the phenomenon. Good lord. Ooh, really? Oh, hold on. I gotta Google that. New Spinosaurus discovery. Oh, that's dope. Large scimitar-shaped bony crest atop its head. Its body, skull, and teeth were adapted for fish eating. So one of the largest meat-eating dinosaurs. Oh, those things were freaking terrifying in Jurassic Park. That's cool. Yokai, welcome in. How's it going? Did you hear about the new dinosaur they discovered? I didn't know. Oh, I forgot how to spell yokai. Angel Twin! Welcome in, Raiders! How's it going? Angel Twin, how was the rest of your stream? Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Tryro95. I'm a variety VTuber. My pronouns are they, them. And currently, we are playing a game called Pathologic 3. I have not played the earlier games. Doku! Welcome in. How's it going? Hold on. Oh, so many shoutouts. Hold on. Miss Quinn, I'm giving you one, but can you give a shout out to Angel Twin? Yeah, thank you. You got it. And Doku? Did I miss anyone? You want some shit? I want to hear what's some shit. Spill all the tea. What the fuck? Wait, what did you unfollow me? What happened? Is that why you haven't been around in so long? It's like you haven't been. What the? When did that happen? Fuck you, Twitch. Hey, Frosty. Hey, Stefan. How's it going? Twitch doing Twitch things. A fucking men. Oh my god. Fucking bullshit. I haven't seen. Why haven't I seen them stream it so long? I was like, Nala's been gone for a while. I haven't seen her around much. So we found out what happens. It did it with Sono too? God damn. Oh my god. I have not been consistent, Quinn. That is a lie. Quinn, we still gotta plan out a time to do the story reading thing. Did you guys see the little rats that ran across the bottom of the screen when you rated in? That's still one of my favorite things. I found it on Twitter. Someone had made it, and they made it for like a bunch of different animals and such. I'm like, I need it if they ever come out with a rat one. And they call it mouse, but I say rat. Yeah, cutest thing ever. Ah! I pressed a button. But yeah, we are playing a game called Pathologic, where you're trying to, from what I'm understanding, figure out what's happening with this plague that's happening. And there's some wibbly wobbly timey-wimey bullshit. There are 2 other games. I haven't played the 2 other games. Oh my god. But probably they tell all the same story, just from different people. But I'm playing a grouchy old doctor. Doctor, doctor, give me the news. You're fine, flower. Oh my god. Thanks, Twitch. It's done that to me too. Hey, thank you so much for subbing over on the Red app. Oh, hold on. Oh god. Messages. Apparently 2 plus 2 wasn't equaling 4 to me. So my friend told me he wanted to play COD again, but thought he meant he wanted to try Black Ops 7, the new COD game that came out, so I downloaded it just for him to tell me that he meant he wanted to try COD again for when the next Modern Warfare came out. Black Ops and Modern Warfare are the same. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know shit about Black Ops or COD or in general. I did not know they were I did not know. Oh god. Oh Rogue, I was wondering if you could help me fix the YouTube thing. I have no idea how that happened or how to fix it. If you're talking about the multi-stream thing. I can see if Zane might know. But he was also confused. Hold on. Is there a good... Try logging out of stream elements on your OBS and logging back in. That might fix it. That's the only idea I have. But right now in the game we are in a prison cell for trying to escape when the town got taken over by the plague. It's not looking good, guys. I'm barely into this game. Anyways, so what are you gonna do now? Don't have a lot. Should I do voices for this? I remember I think I was originally doing my D&D character's voice for the Doctor himself because this game was sold to me as this is basically your D&D character in a video. Try the voices. Oh boy. Okay. Alright. Don't have a lot of options, do I? I'll look into what he left behind. First thing, the phenomenon itself is gone, but there are still witnesses to his longevity. Explaining it is paramount. I've been trapped inside this box, but I know what's outside an outbreak, death, and death, even in the guise of a mundane germ, is my enemy. Therefore, I'll do my job. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Well, that was easy. Pack my suitcase, catch a train, and back to the capital. Doing my job. You're a brave man, but perhaps it's all connected. Immortality in a deadly disease? That is possible. I miss Tavian. give me my dead guy back. So what happened? And I have to be very careful about what I say because one of the D&D party members might come into chat. Is we were escaping. We got arrested for something, and an NPC that's connected to my character was also arrested and was across the room and would not be able to get to us. And our wizard, wanting to not lose his spell scrolls that he had just stolen, had one that was for gate and opened a portal for the entire party to escape through. But my character is like, I can't leave the NPC behind. So for the past few months, I haven't been actually playing my D&D character. I've been playing a different character while we figure out what happens to my other one, and oh, we have to wait to find out what happened to them. I know if the outcome of it. The others don't, and that's always fun to know. Like, oh, I can't say shit. God's help me. You know, Bacalor, my father envied Simon, and Maria Kaina will always be my enemy. So there's no love lost between our families. And yet, I must ask you. I don't want to. I must. Otherwise, the town will suffer. That's why I came here early and waited 4 hours until you decided to wake up. You could have knocked on the door yourself. Seems to me you just like being a princess. Even the governor obeys you, right? Why would it suffer? Let's get to the point. Because without Simon's mind, this town is just a plot of land with houses on it. Isn't that what a town is? Also, the game has like little to no sound if you can't hear anything, that's why. It nearly became that after the death of Mother and Nina the Wild. But even Simon's own family didn't fully understand him. An unexpectedly mature answer? Even Simon's opponents almost idolize him. What kind of man was he? I know where to find the last person who saw Simon alive. His name is Stock Reuben. I've heard of him. He's a colleague of mine. One of the few around here. His killer, his apprentice, his heir. Colleague. You haven't just heard about him. You've worked with him. Or you will. I'm not quite sure. No, I'm positive I've never worked with him. I'm not so sure of anything anymore. Pretty sure I haven't. He's a doctor. He has a hideout in the warehouse. Look for him there. How do you know where his hideout is? The way you say it doesn't sound like much of a secret. Hideout? Sure. Clear of a sign of an honest man. How do you know? I'm not just a mistress. I'm Vlad Olgimsky's daughter. My father owns half the houses and very nearly all the people in town. Damn. And the warehouses and the ground under this jail. Fine. I'm in no position to turn this down. Well, shall I go then? But do you want to be able to go there right now? While I was waiting for you, something bad happened. Something bad? When you go up those steps, you'll see. Mother said that a true mistress stands out by her timing. And here I am, right place, but too late. Maybe I'll never become a true mistress. Don't you dare cry. I can't stand tears. Your hand helped me a lot, do you hear? Was there any way? Well, yes, you could have helped me sooner. God damn. Don't you dare cry. Okay. Okay, we're on day 5. Last thread. The Dr. Stanislav Rubin might jeez, I can't read. Might know something about Simon Kane's death and life and death. There's an order. If only I could reach him. The end of the beginning. I'm never leaving this place. They trapped me in this bloody town. Now I'm trapped in a jail cell. Shouldn't have wasted time dwelling on it. All is lost. I failed at everything I tried to do. Successor or suspect. The man who last saw Simon Kane hides somewhere in the warehouses. This is the second time I've ruminated on how humiliating it is. This is the second time I've slept in a jail cell. Prisons are bare and filthy because of poverty, not cruelty. It's what I told myself the first time around. Don't tend to get told, I said. Who is going to bring you a glass of water when you're old, Chief? I've already gotten old already. The daughter of a local factory owner. Victoria Olgimskaya Jr. I can't. Oh, words escape me. She thinks she wields mystical powers and the authority that comes with them. Like, I can't go down that way. I reckoned I had my fill. Yeah, this is about when I stopped last. Ugh. He has the power, but not the will. Governor Saburov, straight as an arrow. Alexander Saburov, governor of the town. The Saburovs are the local load-bearing bones of this town, hard, dry, and colorless compared to the other 2 ruling families. Order rested upon them. When I arrived, Governor Saburov pinned all his hopes on me and hated me for it. He thought the star from the capital would show the Kanes and Olgimskis how dangerous overreaching ambitions could be. Alas, that star proved to be another dreamer.
What?
What? Davonsky. That's the voice I'm going with. Before you ask, I allowed the girl in. She is Olgimski's daughter, and she interceded on your behalf. But even if she hadn't, I wouldn't have come to here. At least I got some sleep. You threw me in the bars yesterday, and today you're already setting me free. What a mercurial tyrant you are. Thanks. At least I got some decent sleep. What were you detained for? Not perfectly well, Governor Saburov. Why do you ask? Lapses of memory? Let me see your pupils. Don't worry, I'm a doctor. I tried to leave town, but you dropped work just in time, and I wasn't let go. You committed the most heinous crime to a doctor can commit. You tried to abandon your patients, to flee the town and save your sorry hide. Oh shit, hold on. I think the pronouns thing should be on the other side of the screen because I'm realizing it's covering a piece of information. There we go. Right as we speak, my real patient, the Natica, is being murdered in the capital. My life's work is being destroyed. Oh god. I was trying to do something. Hold on. It was a despicable act. If I could turn back time, I wouldn't do it again. I'm your toy, Saburov.
X!
Hi, Pyro. Thank you for the dicks. I decided my actions, not you. Again, I'm being accused of who knows what, without evidence. I'm not your toy. I'm not your toy. Not your toy. You stupid boy. Stupid boy. Okay. The logic of predestination decides I'd suggest discussing it with Katerina, but today the plague has breached the backbone. Behind the thin walls of this building, death rages. We've boarded up doors and windows, but the plague fumes are seeping in. You and I, we have mere hours left. The outbreak has reached the town hall, and now we're both trapped. That's more important to ask the question. There have been cases of criminals surviving the sacking of a besieged city and prisons. A prison is a fortress, but our fortress lacks food and water. Outside, and we are presumed dead. Know this, Dinkovsky. I want to punish your cowardice. That much is true. But I did not want you dead. I am sorry. Lucky for me, I do not plan on dying. What do you mean, presumed dead? I'll do that one. 2 days ago, a decree was issued declaring all people in infected districts to be presumed dead, not to be rescued unless they call for help with signal bonfires. A folly, without protective suit, you can't venture into the miasma, let alone light the fires. So officially, you and I are dead. To get help, we need to fight like fuck. I'm forgetting my own character voice. God damn it. To get help, we need to light the bonfires. We should organize a soiree. What kind of insane, cruel decree is that? A decree was issued, you say, but whoever wields that power, right? Tell it to me straight. You issued an inhumane rule, never expecting to be its victim. I did not issue that decree, nor did you. Though everyone pinned their hopes on you at first. You have no moral right to condemn the decisions of those who at least tried to act. Damn. Fine, I'll deal with this later. But for us to be let out, someone has to venture outside. Right? I'm ready to volunteer. The miasma already seeps into the rooms of the town hall, and you want me to open the front door? No. Our only chance is to barricade ourselves in and pray for a miracle. I have a device, a prototype. It disperses miasma. With it, I can go through the infected district. Device? Yes, the one you confiscated along with all my belongings, including medicine, by the way. No. Your gadgets from the capital are just as unreliable as you. I won't unlock the main entrance, risking contamination of the town hall, just because of your novelty lighter. At the beginning you said you weren't going to hold me. Who's breaking their promises now? You have no idea what this lighter can do, and yet you argue with me. And your alternative proposal is... We bide our time, hope for the best. Katerina wouldn't be scared. A brilliant plan, thanks. But no thanks. I'd rather do something. You said the plague is already in the town hall? Where? The far room, we've locked it already. Give me the prototype back. I'll clear the contamination in the far room and prove to you that the device works. Fine, your device should be in the main hall. Confiscated items are also there. On the counter. No one has disturbed them. Take them. After that, they'll unlock the far room for you. But if you fail to clear the miasma there, you won't be let out. Another day at the office for a doctor in a crisis. Glad you've listened to reason. I just hope your goons didn't break anything of mine. Okay. So... back to day 4? The deal. I can already see the train on the tracks. Already depart. Bad grief. If didn't cheat me. taking him for a hero. The final preparations for escape are complete. At the station, I'll have time to jump into the last car. The town is a trap. I feel sorry for this town, but it's doomed. My life's work is more important than me and more important than a tiny step settlement. Damn. Stench. Damnation, the car is filled with plague corpses. It's a trap. Out. At the end, common patrolmen grabbed me and threw me behind bars. Get out of here yet. They'll see. Nobody's coming. Looks like I'm spending the night in the prison cells. Oh well, tomorrow they'll learn who they're dealing with. Oh. False freedom. The district is infected. People have barricaded themselves in the town hall, but the miasma is already seeping in. Think, Dinkowski. Think. I'll overcome this Tyrone's first hurdle. If I keep up this momentum, my trip won't take long. Got the microscope. One doesn't need a mysticism to see the world through a different lens. Wonders live on your fingernails, as Seraphima would say. He has the power, not the will. Okay. Okay. Oh, I actually didn't. The daughter of a local factory owner. Here she thinks she... Oh, there. Yeah. I'm begging you. Tell him to open the doors. Everything's locked. We're trapped in here. Are you totally out of your mind? Use your head. Do you think they locked the doors for fun? Have you seen what's out there? It's like the last days of Sodom. And Mara Shabnak walks on her clay legs. My friend's stuck outside. We were together. I managed to slip inside, but... The pause there was not a good one on my part. What's going on outside? What kind of friend are you leaving? What's going on outside? He's a goner. Forget it. Your friend's gone. Whole district's doomed. There's plague fumes everywhere. No air to breathe. We're doomed too. Simple as that. So why is everyone standing around like nothing happened? Why is no one doing anything? Quit spreading panic. Explain what's going on calmly, if you please. Where have you been the last few days? Under a rock? Town's under quarantine. And quarantine dictates that infected districts are sealed off. That's how we got here. Whoever came up with this quarantine rules is a real idiot. They've locked themselves in town hall with that decree. We're cut off from everything. All the doors are locked. They've walled us in and left us for dead. And who is this genius? Who is in charge of the quarantine? Real idiot indeed. Seems like Olgimsky Jr. was calling the shots at first. There was a talk of a vaccine even. Then some big shot started issuing those ridiculous decrees. Isn't there a doc from the Capitol here? Isn't he overseeing the emergency command? I heard that the doctor lost his nerve and tried to skip town. It's graceful. How can I have someone look themselves in the mirror after that? No, that's not how it was. You're mistaken. The doctor from the Capitol took charge, set up a hospital. He saved the town. He said there was a vaccine. Doesn't look like it, judging by the view outside. Because of the doctor, the big city rat only cared about himself. As soon as there was a whiff of plague, he hit the road. I'm calling bullshit on the statement that this is basically Tavian as in a D&D game, in a video game. Tavian wouldn't have jumped ship. I feel sorry for him. I understand the fear. I'd run too if I could, but it's too late now. I only regret one thing. Who's going to water Miss Zoya now? If I'm mistaken, the doctor might have considered running, but he stayed and took charge. Who's Miss Zoya? My poppy plant. My beauty. She just started blooming. Bright red flowers, oh so pretty. Now she'll wither, my poor child. Well, town's on the brink of death and you're worried about a potted plant. I feel bad for everyone, but so what? Is it Miss Zoya's fault? I should have watered her when I went outside today. If I don't make it out alive, promise me you'll look after her for me, okay? She needs watering every day. Just a little, but it has to be done. I promise. Others happily trap themselves. Some people get trapped. Doors, windows, and brains all boarded off. Damn. It's dangerous out there. I'll need to take the anti-plague program. $20. Took my shit back. Protect. Okay. Hold on. How does prototype work? Hello, welcome in. How's it going? Sarybot got their ass. Okay. If I only could kill them in the human body, that would be priceless. Nice. Okay. How do I... Hold on. Settings. Controls. Okay, M1 is to put it away. Okay. Okay. 1 is to put it away. Okay. Vlad the Younger. Vladislav Volgimsky, son of Vladislav Volgimsky, the factory owner, heir to one of the 3 ruling families. One could imagine the autonomy he enjoyed living under his father's shadow. He thought his father's freedom could be gently modernized through reform. He kept up with contemporary thinkers. He put his faith in progress. And as his reward, the dirtiest task fell to him.
With every breath, your soul drains slowly away. So just keep your mouth shut and don't let it slip out.
Shit. Okay. Rude. What options does a town have when there's no vaccine or cure? When there's neither a hospital nor doctors? Isolation and quarantine are our only tools to slow the plague spread. Hold on, are you the one who issued the decree not to rescue people from the infected districts? Right? Sometimes only the harshest measures can prevent total catastrophe. Was it you? Everyone is saying I acted as Isidore Barak did 5 years ago. They can think what they want, but they're remembering it wrong. My measures were not so harsh. Isidore Barak sealed off the plague districts with no chance of escape. I, at least, told the orderlies to keep an eye out for bonfires, to give those trapped behind the cordons a chance. Applaud your humanity. Perhaps you've earned yourself an accommodation. I understand the logic behind it, but the measures should be granular, not district-wide. And why bonfires? What do they guarantee? An infected man could light one just as well. You're just the son of a factory owner. Well, who gave you the right to take these measures? Wait, you devise a more humane measure, but don't object when it's credited to someone else? Yeah, I'm doing the logic. It's a primeval belief, one might say. She can't tolerate fire. She's either afraid of it or, in contrast, drawn to it like a moth. I found this symbolic. Please keep in mind our orderlies are simple folk. They need a convincing omen to compel them into the plague fumes, convincing to them, not to you or I. She cannot tolerate fire. You mean the plague? Fire is clearly visible through the miasma. From that perspective, it's a practical choice. You are wiser than I am. It wouldn't have occurred to me to account for the common folk's ignorance. Doing the second one. Be that as it may, by the third day we realized the scale of the catastrophe. The town needed saving, and I was ready to propose concrete measures. And here we are. I will soon pay that with my life for my actions. Pay with my life for my actions. More like your father's actions. Surely it was he who placed you in this prestigious position. Don't say that. We'll get out of here, all of us, and I already know how. Might as well do that. I will soon pay with my actions, and you will for your inaction. I'm not a proud man, Dikovsky. 2 days ago, I waited for you at the Emergency Epidemic Committee meeting. If you wished to take matters into your own hands, I would not have stood in your way. But you simply did not show up. You're right, I have no retort for that. Forgive me, I tend to forget when I'm not there. Grown men cannot even lift the spoon to feed themselves. Brave man, Vlad. You actually try to do something, I will let you die. Okay. Approach couldn't have said anything. Foolish, short-sighted decrees to lead the town to its demise. Or just an experience to the point of criminal negligence. Criminal negligence, probably. Had the power in this town, I would have wielded it more wisely. Who are you? Murderer's brother. You. Are you the head of this place? Could you sign this paper for me, please? The death certificate, I mean. You must have mistaken me for someone else. I am many things in this place, but certainly not its head. Whose death certificate? At least someone doesn't think everyone in this building is doomed. Or are you simply unaware of the danger? Whose? My brother's dead. Bad man he was. Wicked man. Still, he was family. Now I'm fussing about collecting all the papers, but I'll be frank, I don't have his name in here. I forgot his name, and no one's willing to help me. You came to get a death certificate drawn up for your brother, but you forgot his name. Ugh, uh-huh. Was he really your brother? Or will you expect me to put my own name in there? Yeah, I'm asking. I don't know myself how this could happen. It's like it was kicked out of my head. And like there's just a black blot in my mind where my brother's name used to be. And the secretary, he says there were only 2 bodies brought from the station. But how could there only be 2 if Barak knifed 3? It's a mistake. Please tell him. You write on the same day. Maybe you saw it. That, I remember that. I did, and her bride took your brother's body away. Sorry, that can't be true. For the kin to take a body, someone needs to give them permission. They have a special relationship with bodies. They would never take without asking. That was me. You? How could you? What did he ever do to you? That you fed him to the kin. I thought you were a doctor, a scientist, and you... Have you no shame? Ugh, I think I made a bad choice, guys. They didn't just take the body. They took his name from all of us. From his family. How on earth am I going to remember his name now? Your bride said it was for the best. I believed her. At the station, everyone claimed he had no relatives, and so the price of an error is in the memory of a man. I don't believe you can actually take a name from a man, even a dead man. That's pure superstition. Remember his name was Kika, something beginning with a K. I'm gonna go with this one. Brewing coffee takes too long. Chewing on whole roasted beans, on the other hand, is perfect. Anything I can do to get my mania up? The minute hand is an arc, the second hand is a gear, the hour hand is a semicircle. Or is this not a clock after all? Anything else I can loot in here? Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, let's get some mania. Okay. Ooh, what's your new goal, Porter? Okay, is there anything else? Okay. Ooh, like get all the stars in the game? Sounds like Quinn's all for it. Okay.
Ill time.
Jesus, fuck.
What now?
Why did that jump scare me? Hell yeah, Porter, do it. Startled me too, Quinn. Oh, I haven't played Mario 64 in forever. Maybe I'll play some tonight when I get off stream. Fallout characters when they approach you. What's that smell? Bile, the prototype uses other regions as well, but they hardly smell of anything. The smell of science. Your contraption works. Let's assume as much. Is it enough to traverse the infected district? Hey plant, how's it going? He is a sneaky little dude. Also, I'm calling bullshit on this guy being like Tavian, because Tavian would not have tried to abandon the town. He's also kind of a bit of an asshole. I am surviving. So, we'll take that. Been like pest. Oh, I forgot to ask Varys for character art. God damn it. Gotta poke at him. Anyways. We already established that you have no better options. If it is not enough, I won't be knocking on your door to be let back in. You have my word. I won't endanger you. I hope so. I'll do the second one. Fine, let's assume that too. Listen up. You need to make it to the southern exit of the district. It's guarded by orderlies. The other exits are either sealed off or being guarded by vigilantes. Best avoid it. By vigilantes, you mean a mob armed with sharp sticks, driven by mad fear? Got it. But first, you need to light several bonfires. More than one. That's important. Again with the bonfires. I'll just tell the orderlies that there are living people trapped in the district. I'll be standing in front of them as living proof. I've said it already. This is how it's been since the first outbreak 5 years ago. If there are fires burning in an area, that means there's still survivors, still able-bodied and healthy. Only those are worth saving. We were ordered to not bother with small pockets of doomed people. But you're suggesting I light all the bonfires myself to deceive your own system? Nonsense, I'm not just anybody, I'm a doctor. The orderlies will take my word and let me out. They probably won't. It's not my system. We issued a decree in haste and panic. If I survive, I will overturn it. In other words, you thought you were always going to be on the other side of the cruel decree. If we survive, I'll be the one issuing decrees. We'll see. I'm calling it out as bullshit. Okay. I let the power slip into the hands of those unfit to wield it. The consequences are plain. Fate in my hands. I have been permitted to go outside and risk my neck for the ungrateful. Ah, the joys of true freedom. Okay, take all. It's just a tiny little town. They plan to develop on the other side of the river. That impossible tower is a dominant landmark. Okay. The fastest checkmate is in 2 moves. If played the same way they run this town. Alright. Let's see how this goes. How much you want to bet I'm gonna die? Signal bonfires. The district is infected and sealed off. I can only leave if I light several bonfires. Oh, inventory. For pockets, small items like matches or vials are better kept in pockets rather than my carpet bag. Okay. Okay, yes, I'm aware. Oh, continue. Space. Oh, I can only stack 10. Where's the bonfire? Where's... Is there just not a bonfire right here and I wasted those trying to find...
Tired of this noise.
Okay. Pile of bones? Oh, is it this? No? Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, I'm triply stupid if I didn't figure out that there was... Doctor Vision. You can have the blood is real. What's this over here? Did the game save when I went outside?
Every creak, like a gunshot.
Just 2 bonfires to go. Okay. Now they must let me out of this district. He's alive. Boys, there's someone alive here. Not the first time people are surprised to see me, but Backer Lord Dankovsky doesn't die so easily. Barely alive, let me out now. Not the only survivor, there are people trapped in the town hall. They need urgent help. Whoever's trapped there is dead to us. Governor Saburov's orders. Saburov is trapped in there himself, you fool. I can read. Okay. Voice acting, I should never go into it, apparently. I assure you, with my medical expertise, the people in the town are alive and not yet infected. For you, the only qualified doctor of this benighted town. A human talking to you, another human. I'm gonna say doctor. We're only doing our jobs. The decree is simple. No fires, no entry. People can be saved only if the bonfires are lit in the district. Otherwise, it means they're all dead. Open your eyes! The bonfires are lit. Wait, really? Let me count them again. 1 fire, 2 fire, 3 fire. 1. Boys, they're survivors in the backbone. Well then, clear the exit to the district. Escort people from fire to fire. Do not deviate from the route. So you're just scared of being in an infected quarter without the fires burning. I see. Golgimsky Jr. is a craftier than I thought. Hurry, and one more thing. At least wrap a rag around your face so you don't breathe in the miasma. Indeed, we'll need some kind of protection for the orderlies. It's terrifying to go in there, but it can't be helped. Orders are orders. You, survivor. Why are you still standing there? Get on out to the clean district since you managed to walk all the way here. Good luck to you then. Tell the governor that I won our bet. The people in the town have a chance. Ergo, so's the town. People in the town hall has a chance. God, I can't read. And yet the orders are a dangerous folly. Light the fires and that's it. You didn't even test me for infection. I suppose we can deal with this later. Here to breathe clean air and not flinch at every shadow. Fair. Okay, route planning. The town is merely a sequence of districts, and I am the one to choose that sequence. I can choose a careful route, step by step, avoiding dangerous districts. Or walk directly to my target. I need to rush. If I change my mind, I can always undo my last move or start over. Infected. Infected. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Why is that called Skinner's? I do want to get here. I'm gonna just do this for now. Oh, story saved. Nice. It's Sawbones. Is that you? You the big city Sawbones? Doc, I should say. Yes. Don't you fret. I'm not interested in your jingle jangle. Not worth the hassle. Just tell me straight, Doc. Am I plagued? If only all gentlemen who looked like you sought medical advice instead of my wallet. You don't look sick. Serious and scared. Is it okay to admit fear to a Sawbones, a doctor? Ever since I found out my Kulan had died, I'd been scared out of my mind, out of my wits. I claimed her in 5 hours. And she was young and strong. Talk about your wife or your daughter? How could I marry her when she's of the kin? Or was, anyway. She left them, but was torn between the town and the steppe. Thought maybe if I quarreled with her on purpose, she'd return to her kind, wouldn't suffer her fate no more. It's too late for that now. I've already heard this notion that the steppe people are immune to the plague, but I suspect those are just tales. My condolences. Poor thing, such a shame. I didn't want to die. I don't want to die, though. Give it to you straight, Doc. Will I follow Kulan soon? Should I prepare bread and milk? Or can his pass me by? I don't know what that means. Suspect your lover might have infected you. It's not impossible. When did you see her last? The day before yesterday in the morning. Why did I switch to Tavian's? That waits for that? Okay. The day before yesterday in the morning. When did she die? Yesterday. I know very little of the plague yet, but it's clear from its dynamics that one can't survive the infection for more than a day. If you are infected, you wouldn't be here. Are you sure? Consider how many people have died since the outbreak began 2 days ago. The disease obviously develops very quickly. I'd say that the incubation... God, I got the hiccups. Period is 5 to 8 hours. Oh, you've done me a service. Poor Kulan's suffering ended just yesterday. She came to me even earlier than that. Your math checks out. Doctor? Sorry, I should address you with respect. According to your count, I haven't caught it from her. Maybe not from Kulan, but from someone else. Someone you could have met even half an hour ago. Easily. Don't celebrate just yet. Visible skin areas look fine. Breathing normal. That's enough to rule out an old infection. Just gonna do that one. It takes 5 hours to burn someone out like a candle. Then it's clear as day. I've been racking my brain. She was healthy when she came to me. Only her legs wobbly after a night of dancing. Then suddenly, bam! Dead of the plague. Just like that. Shows you how death sneaks up on ya. Wicked like a cut purse in an alley. Any death is wicked. That mortality is embedded into human nature itself. It's even more wicked. The plague is one of the most virulent diseases known to science. If we can say it's known. Go with the any death is wicked. Such loud words of yours, they ring here in this backwater. It's like an alarm bell, artillery. They don't fit the scenery like you. Can I help you with something, Doc? You're looking lost as a newborn babe. Lost, am I? Maybe you can help. I'm looking for a doctor named Ruben. Yeah, the voices ain't gonna stick, guys. I forget. If I knew where he was, I'd have gone to him with my plague question. He saw the last outbreak and was Barak's Isidor's apprentice. But he's gone, vanished, as if the earth swallowed him. You think he's right here in the warehouse? I'd be damned. That's what I was told, alas, without an exact address. I'm not sure myself, but I need to talk to him. Do something useful, at least. Tough luck. I'd love to repay you, but I can't. To know where Ruben went. You know, ask the little ones, the kids. If you run into some, they've scoured every corner of this place. They don't miss a thing. If Ruben is here, they've seen him. I'm less than eager to deal with the local children again, but looks like I have to. Thank you, and take care of yourself. You dodged infection once. Next time, maybe you won't be so lucky. Okay.
The broken ones don't lie.
Loot. Take all. The winner takes it all. Oops. Secret sign, superstition? Why is this here? And their dog knows me. How am I any better? I'm not. Oh, that's how I get more apathy.
As if things are animated.
What is happening? Why am I getting so much mania? Hey, mister. Oh, what's that doodad on your chest? I mean, this is no doodad, it's a brooch. I'm looking for a doctor named Ruben. I'm told he's hiding somewhere in the warehouse. Haven't seen no doctors around, but when we got a new boiler man recently. Fixed the furnace 3 days ago, but today it broke it down again. Go on, touch the pipe. See? It's cold like my dad's feet. Quite the simile. What happened to your father? So you say you've had a new boiler man. That seems like a good cover. Can you tell me where the boiler house is? When you can go walk, then you're walking the wrong way, dummy. Follow the pipe the other way to go to the boiler house. Around there, the pipes are ice cold. You have a real maze here. Could at least put up some signage. Trapped. When an infected district goes dark, it's considered beyond salvation. By Olgimski's decree, everyone inside is dead. Chicanery. 5 bonfires are what's needed. Okay. So on my path through the horrors is clear to me. People in the town hall are saved for today at least. Hold. Who goes there? Turn your head up. Look at us. What's the password? Hecate Feckety sat on a pipe. Hecate Feckety smelled a bit ripe. All the king's crickets and all the king's geese couldn't rid Hecate of the smell of damp cheese. Now say the password, old-timer. That's a version I haven't heard before. It's the password geese. Time for games looking for a man named Stanislav Rubin. See him around. Sure we have. We've seen everyone from up here. Even that bald spot atop your head. Damn. We don't have a doctor named Rubin, the only boiler man who needs no name to do his boiler work. Though, if you think about it, he's kind of like a doctor. Fixed the furnace, cured it, I guess. It's ridiculous. I don't have a bald spot. Not yet. But you will. I can see it. It all from up here. Even in the future, you'll be coming over a bald patch and powdering up your wrinkles until you look like amateur hour at a mortician's parlor. Damn, these kids are assholes. Such an active imagination. Would be a shame if you fell from that pipe. Sooner or later, we'll all be bald in a box. Nothing to be done about that. Ha, never. I won't go bald. I don't intend to get old. Kids are just there to humble us. Yeah. Dude, kids will say the wildest shit and will roast you. With that attitude, you can be an intern at my job when you grow up. Fighting death and old age is exactly what we do. Sounds unlikely. I can see in the future. See future from here. A grand future where all the grown-ups are dead of plague and we rule a town. Well, okay then. Don't think you understand what the plague is. It kills kids too. Oh, you think you're so clever. Huh? How would you know? You a doctor or something? We don't need another one. We already have Dr. Boiler Man. The furnace broke down in the boiler house. But he fixed it, and today it broke it down again. Perhaps I should become a boiler man. Sounds like a less hopeless profession. Yes, I heard the story from one of your friends already. Now I'm following the pipe to the heating plant. It's called the boiler house. If it's a house with a boiler, it's not some hot plant with sap running down the pipes. I say people believe the wildest things these days. He's so clueless, but he can't even follow the pipe without getting lost. I think that's just me and not the character. Let me give you a hint, old timer. There's a little heat left in my pipe, and you just need to go where there's a lot of it. Can you remember that? So your Bachelor of Physics with a thesis in thermodynamics. Thank you. Oh shit, I remember you. A theater actor playing grief. This is no place for pantomimes. Bad Grief, Gregory Fillon. This petty lord called himself Bad Grief, an anarchist at heart, valuing freedom above all else. But only his own, because of his friendship with the Olgimskis and the Baraks. He saw himself above the law. At least he had some small aesthetic sense, even if it was street level. Pinned him to a wall like a butterfly and left him to die. Even stabbed him with a knife, for good measure. But he didn't die from those wounds. Do you know what he died from? Thirst. Do you have any water? What are you doing here, actor? I am no actor. I neither feel nor act. Call me a shadow, a reminder of a person, a trace, an echo, a glove left behind at someone's house. A useless thing, really. Who needs a lone glove? But it is proof that someone once was here to lose it. So I'm hallucinating. That's to be expected. What kind of absurd theatrics? Is this some kind of grotesque performance? When I had to unravel a complex case on my own, sometimes I would imagine myself talking to someone else, but I imagined someone familiar. All the world's stage, and all the men and women merely props for a bloody denouement. Why not, say, assume you really are speaking to a shadow, a remnant of a dead person? Black tights and a white mask? Really? Nope. I am definitely out of my mind. On the other hand, this town is full of oddities. I'm used to being surprised, the shadow of a dead man. No need to gasp. You are a scientist, a researcher of death, so gaze into the face of a dead man. Perhaps you'll understand why only a mask remains. Oh shit. Can't say I've heard about theatrical death masks from even the most exalted subjects of Thanatica. Am I the only one who can see you? Sounds like a metaphor. I'm much more interested in the natural sciences. Ask if I'm the only one who can see him. No, two others watch, and one presents. Know this. If one like me is here, then the person you sought is no longer. Today they are already dead. Yes, I can see the body myself, if it is a body of the man I'm looking for. Two more, and who presents? Good puzzle, is it not? They pinned Grief to a wall like a butterfly and left him to die. But it was thirst that killed him. Do you have any water? Simon's murderer. Why would they think that Grief killed Simon? When you take out the pitchforks, you'll always find something to nail them with. Where did that happen? Grief saw the faces of the killers. Did he recognize them? You're asking that as a detective. I'm afraid it's not that kind of story. Grief was killed by a mob, not a person with a name. He often thought about death, imagining his last words would be. And when death finally came, do you know what he said? I guess the rest is silence. Ow. He said, ow. That was all he could come up with as he bled out, pinned to the wall by a pitchfork. How's that for last words? Fabulous. One for the quote books. On a page and drop his quill, lean to grab it, cough, and die. His last words were blasted, and another wish I had champagne. Turned toward the wall and was gone. He said, ow, and thought to himself, what a disgrace. That's life for you. You muse on death, prepare for it, and then when the time comes... Rumors about his incredible wit at this door myself, yet I need to know when he died. Good question. Precisely formulated. Look around. Maybe something would give you a clue. Something you'd give me a clue, Shadow? What else are you here for? Quite the sleuth, to be sure. Well then, I'll give it a try. He's, alas, poor Grief. I knew him well. Smuggler, not a murderer. Well, not that actually. Did deserve those. Rotting hope. House infected bodies smothered by a train car. Deathly reek. Grief set up yesterday's escape, but he lied to us. Different crime. Simon's murderer. You could have killed Simon. You couldn't have killed Simon. Could have killed Simon. We talked with you. You lied to my face. Did you send me out to die? I need to remove a person who might suspect you. You did not, but I survived. Blood long drive, deep wounds, hammers and pitchforks. Killed yesterday. He offered little resistance. They dragged him here dying. Can't do anything about it today. Bad Grief was cruelly murdered yesterday. I cursed my enemy yesterday of yesterday. If I didn't let them kill Grief yesterday, if I didn't try to flee yesterday, I wouldn't have ended up in an infected jail today. I hate you yesterday. Recalling this brutal execution, I seem to see beside myself the embodiment of Grief's post-human fears, which of course impossible. Shameful sign. I heard slanderous rumors about Grief, but could he be Simon's murderer? Let's examine the body for clues. The epidemic's onset. People seem to have gone mad, but the scene at the warehouse is excessively cruel even by local standards. Hmm. As children shared news, Reuben is hiding in the old boiler room. Need to find it. The closer the secret, the hotter the pipes. Huh. Okay. Oh. Hmm. Let me talk to these kids. Guess we're...
I'd rather not hear this.
Oh. What's up? Who are you? The new boiler man? No, I'm a doctor. What do you need a boiler man for? You said your friend said the heating boiler room was nearby. Am I heading the right way? Sure. See the smoke coming from the chimney? That's the boiler house. But the boiler man hasn't been seen in 2 days. Hope he didn't boil himself in the furnace. I hope he's okay too. Let's... Azzo, thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. Reuben, a pathologist, one of the few doctors in this town, a straightforward and decisive man. He did something that provoked the anger of everyone, the Canes and the kin, his friends and his enemies. One of those people who you know immediately upon meeting them that they won't die of old age. Interesting. There's medicine left in the cabinet, drugs saved for a rainy day, carefully rationed. And you are again, Shadow, a bad sign. You won't need those drugs anymore. What happened here? The kid said Reuben worked here as a stoker. How did that happen? Go with the what happened here. He needed the hideout. Grief, an old friend, suggested this place. In the end, he even enjoyed stoking the fire. Physical work soothes, leaves no room for thought. Only soot clings so deeply. Reuben was scrubbing it off himself when they came for him. Who are they? He never saw their faces, but he knew what they wanted. His silence. Reuben came closest to understanding who Simon truly was. After all, he was the one who pronounced him dead. He was afraid that the revelation would not be forgiven. What revelation? What did Reuben discover? This is critical. Reuben witnessed a miracle, and he paid for it with his life. Will you tell me what happened or not? Was he murdered? By whom? 3 days had passed since Simon's death. Reuben hid in here in the boiler room, but they found him, silenced him. 3 days. I'm far too late. Seems someone is intentionally cutting off my attempts to learn about Simon. What can I do now? I could pay a visit to the Canes, I suppose. It's high time I spoke to the person who invited me to this town. Isidore Barak. I think that's the one to go. Yes, Reuben did have a theatrical streak, but he preferred eye-catching dusters to tight-fitting tights. And he would never hide a grudge behind a mask. I already looted this. Abandoned Alchemic. Did the warehouse folks have their own swill? Interesting. Dead end. Simon's trail has run cold. Perhaps his family knows what something. Simon's closest friends and ally was the local healer, Isidore Barak. Perhaps he knows something of his fate. Disillusionment. Zelensky Reuben, my last lead, was killed. The trail of the immortal man is lost. I must have caught a fever. I heard whispers in the shadows, but verifying the whispers' words about the day before isn't possible. Let's go here. Shadows have fallen into threads. Freedom is claw any chance I can find. Okay. Okay, this is how I can get out. Okay, so that's one option. Let's start with you. What in the fuck is that? Oh, I don't like that. A changeling. Clara, a strange little ragamuffin with hypnotic eyes. Simpletons claim she can heal with the laying on of hands. They also say she is Shabnak's sister and a harbinger of death. The vicissitudes of fame. Saw Clara in a remote place no one else could reach, and at times it was as if she were in two places at once. Some vast presence lurks in her shadow. Who is she?
Look at my hands. Ignore the dirt. Just focus your gaze.
Stop. Look into my eyes. Don't move. Don't even turn your head. She won't touch you as long as there's a thread between us. Cover your nose and mouth with your scarf and leave this district at once, girl. It's dangerous here. Do you need me to show you the way? What's this strange... Are you hypnotizing me? Who's she? Shabnak, you know, that bony monstrosity you don't believe in. The one that's making your hands shake right now. My hands aren't shaking. No part of me is. You see her too. Impossible. She's my own private hallucination. My follies are very much our own. I thought you meant the plague. It's not true, but it's good that you think so. The less you believe in her, the harder it is for her to get her hooks in you. Laughing at her would be ideal, honestly. Yeah, but you don't have the guts for that. You're way too serious. Too serious? Alright, here's a serious question then. What do you think I'm saying? Shabnak is a plague's body. The earth spits her out every few years, so she might walk through the town and cleanse it of corruption, of wicked thoughts, of weak people. Everyone believes something different on that front. Why you, with your head of solid oak wood, can see her is a very interesting question. Most people like you are completely blind. What ripped that hole in you, I wonder? I am told the scent of the local herbs has a strange effect on the psyche. It's a nervous exhaustion making me imagine a creature of local myth. Don't remember. Now that's interesting. So there was something. A little pinprick from your past. A hangnail getting inflamed. Very interesting. I'd love to know more. Either way, whether you believe in her or not, she will not stop following you. She likes you. I can tell from a mile away. But I'll teach you how to handle her. Take notes, scholar. Oh, I know all about these rules. Don't look at him into a mirror at night. Don't say her name 3 times. Make a circle of salt. Number 1, you're no adversary for her. Your little revolver won't shoot her. Your little knives won't stab her. Can't stab a fairy tale, can you? The music and sound effects are creeping me out. Can't stab a fairy tale, can you? And why would you even have a knife anyway? So all you can do is run. And after running from problems, fair enough. Having hallucination is like tilting at windmills. As a Don Quixote reference. I love it. The prototype? What prototype? I have an experimental prototype that's capable of dispersing plague miasma. Ugh. I have an experimental device prototype capable of dispersing plague miasma. Let's say this vision. Oh, this is me. Manifests as some kind of especially dense cloud of sand pest. If I shoot at it, I'll dissipate it, which means the prototype can kill the Shabnak. Kind of fight death, but look how your eyes light up when you say kill. So your little device can kill a Shabnak. Neither bone nor metal can strike her down. Everyone knows that. I'm gonna go with the first one. Killing death would be a heroic feat. It's a long-held dream of mine. There's no way your little device can kill a Shabnak. Neither bone nor metal can strike her down. Everyone knows that. How about compressed air and atomized particles of bile and belladonna? Do your myths say anything about pneumatic weapons? Thought not. They say a sigh from Boss Turok can stop her for a short while. When he sighs, she walks on tiptoe, careful to not wake him. If you exhale the right way, it will probably slow her down. Shots from the prototype dispel the fog and all those dangerous whirls, clouds, and traps. If your so-called Shabnak truly is a plague, she'll be affected as well. So we stop her with a shot from the prototype. Better than nothing. You believe that invention of yours, science, can defeat the ancient truth of the steppe? Well then, scholar, give it a try. It'll be interesting to see. Now here's rule 2. She both loves and hates fire. She can't pass a bonfire without wanting to love and destroy it. So light bonfires. They'll slow her down. They spoke to me about bonfires a good deal at the town hall as well. And they're so thoughtfully placed. Heaps of brushwood all over the town to prepare for it. Like a moth. Speaking of which, I've studied blood-sucking moths before. Didn't get very far. Go to the town hall one. Rule 3. She's drawn to people who aren't hollow. You may be closed-minded and spiteful, but she still senses something in you. There's something you carry inside of yourself. Some spark. In other words, there's no way she's going to forget about you. Once she's close, she'll never stop chasing you. Good lord, did this just turn into a horror game? Yes, I know, I'm irresistible. This one's oh so simple that I'm not going to give it a number. If she catches you, she'll devour you. You might find a way to wriggle out of her embrace the first time, but definitely not the second. Thought I'd sense some kind of animus coming from her. Argument from me, lingering beside a thick cloud of miasma, must be deadly. And finally, you're probably not going to believe me. She eats away at most people's bodies, dries their skin, chews up their immune system. But you're not as easy to get to, like someone's watching you from above. Protecting you, maybe? I don't know. From above? You mean from heaven? I don't know. Well, yes, I do know, but I don't understand. Feel free to disbelieve me. It doesn't matter. Just keep in mind that you won't get infected in a plague district like others do. Instead, you'll go insane, waste all your time, and then she'll eat you. That's how it will happen. Yeah, I saw an angel wings. Let me write that down. What a heartwarming fantasy. I really was in no danger of getting infected. There's so much I could do. You have a point. Just being in a plague district feels like having a maelstrom raging inside my head. She thinks she's my sister, and I think she's a monster made of bones. My hatred for her is stronger than all of yours combined. Be bold, bachelor. There's no shame in running from her. Maybe you'll get something done after all in the end. Of course I will. Thinking from the step. The prototype can slow her down. Bonfires can slow her down. She cannot be stopped. Beware!
What's going
Oh,
on
shit.
with my nerves?
There we go. The streets, the town is driving me insane. These are already dangerous infected districts. Have declared war on me. She cometh. My poor mind is stretched to breaking. I look at the architecture in the district and I see demons. Was there even a girl? A beatific girl. Oh, and a fishing net cape taught me how to deal with this hallucination. That doesn't make me feel better, honestly. Great keynote. These, okay. Dead end. God, this is crazy. Future. Atlas is the town sky. I too used to stand in the strange houses sipping wine. Ardent admirers of Maria Kane's talent for now. Maria Kane, daughter of Victor and Nina. Eldest daughter of the Kane, Simon's niece. Her mother was a mistress, a woman said to wield mystical powers. Maria believed she was meant to walk the same path. She was followed everywhere by her signs. Young people who claimed to have aligned their fates with the constellations and mastered destiny itself. Her every gesture burned with untamed fire.
Where do our dead go?
Creepy. I can't hear you. Speak my language. Don't pretend you don't know how. We're speaking Latin. Who dares open his mouth when the mistress is working? Daniil Dinkovsky, Bachelor of Medicine, at your service. I've been told the mistress of this town is Capella, Wilgimski's daughter. Having two mistresses spells disaster, doesn't it? I'm entirely certain you're not the mistress of this house. And Daniel, no need to mock me. I haven't somehow forgotten you after 5 days. One does not forget the likes of you. I was just focused on the dialogue. The unexpectedness of your voice caught me off guard. That's all. Who were you talking to? Oh, the house, of course. But the hindquarters were not built by us, the Canes, and this house is one of the oldest ones out here. It doesn't understand me. Or rather, it pretends it doesn't. I hate hypocrites. Was that a metaphor? They've explained it to you already, haven't they? We, the mistresses, can feel certain things in a way simpler folk cannot. A trace of Uncle Simon's hand still lingers in this house. It's here, very close. Still warm. I can feel it. But the door's locked and broken, and the house will give me nothing freely. Do you mean fingerprints, or is this another metaphor? Tell me more, whatever you can. I don't know. Uncle was a very close friend of Isidore Barak. Or a rival. True friendship is indistinguishable from rivalry. And I can feel his life smoldering in the house. Some object, or a living memory. Perhaps he is even there himself. Simon's alive and in hiding? No, I don't believe in this kind of luck. Although... Oh, never mind. It no longer matters anyway. What I'm doing is stupid, and what you're doing, even more so. So I thought an hour ago, but if Simon's left some kind of trace, any kind... That's not my point, Daniel. There are traces of Uncle Simon in this house and the whole town, in the polyhedron, and the people, even in the street layouts. Great people don't die, they just scatter into myriad reflections. But we, his poor descendants, won't ever be able to put them back, because tomorrow shall not come. The people of Lumiere would like to disagree with you. Tomorrow comes. Stop catastrophizing. The town still has a chance. We will be suffocated by walls of reeking bodies. Shabnak will devour our tomorrow. When you sleep tonight, the apnea demon will descend upon you, and you'll lie there, frozen, staring at the ceiling forever. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I had a dream. I've seen every calendar in town stop at number 5. Tomorrow shall not come. It shall not come. Shabnak, this will be a surprising confession, but as I was approaching this house, I think I saw her. Some sort of monster, very close. You seen a Shabnak, you and Daniel. Woman or a monster, I didn't get a good look. Hard to see anything in this plague-ridden hell. In this backwater of ours, the earth sometimes belches out the strangest creatures. I'm surprised you had enough clarity of mind to see her. Not clarity of mind, murkiness. That was obviously a hallucination. She wasn't there in my dreams. That doesn't mean anything. She doesn't like to enter my dreams. My dreams are of the higher realms. They strive upward. The clay spawn and rat brigands don't feel at home here. Prophetic dreams again? I suppose I can't complain now, though. Our dreams are not the same. I am a mistress, I can see the truth. Tomorrow should not come. If you'd acted differently, if you'd opened the hospital, taken charge of the emergency command, searched for answers, perhaps things would have been different. You've missed every chance, and so have I. So what do we do now? Go to the Stillwater, say goodbye to Ava, gaze up at the starry sky before you sleep. Write a letter, get in touch with something you hold dear before the end. I hope to say goodbye to Uncle Simon. I'll fight till the end. Although you know, Endil, that this was in my dream too. I stood in this house, right here. Uncle Simon breathed, the door closed, and I told you that tomorrow would not come. It was important to tell you that for some reason. You're subconsciously placing your hopes on me. Alas. Makes no difference. Dreamed of, you're right about the main thing. The town is doomed. Farewell, Maria. Can't shake the feeling that there's still some chance, some opportunity I've overlooked. I must find it. Oh, shit.
So be it.
Good lord. What was the last save? I wish there was at least a way to see the last save. Doomed place Mary claims the town will perish tomorrow, and I think she's right. Sticky, orphan, and sneak. One of the children Isidore Brock surrounded himself with is in his final days. Perhaps that's why Sticky couldn't let go of his legacy, or his heir. He got his nickname from his straw-like hair and a habit of showing up at the first sign of adventure. There are dozens of such restless teenagers in town. I don't think this one is special.
You know my nerves can only take so much.
Oh, you son of a barnacle. Wants the pin again. Maybe move it to the left. Hey, Sign, what you doing here? Here, go take a breather. I told you I'd call you a lot when I'm done. What did you call me? A sign? You must take me for someone else. Oh, you're no sign, are you? Or you're a very new one, at least. Did Maria put a spell on you already? Do you want to follow her everywhere, doing whatever she tells you? If you do, then you're a sign. Of course I don't. Me neither. Well, I thought I didn't. Then she asked me to break into dead Master Brock's house. I just ran here, skipped all the way. He's dead? What, are you born yesterday? Deader than dead can be. It's been days already. Seem to have the worst luck. That's the man who called me to this town. Don't just stand there. Shut the door for me, will ya? Right here. Near the hinge. You're heavy. It might just work. Does the door refuse to yield, the little burglar? What, do you think I'm some dimwit? The front one took me 3 minutes tops. The main study, though, that won't budge. It's as if they broke the lock entirely so no one can open it. Lock the door from the inside to boot. Ugh. Come on now, to the left. This, again. Now I've broken my favorite pick, too. Is there something important in that study? Of course there is. The clues. It was the murderer who closed it, I tell you. So no one can investigate anything. So Master Barak stays unavenged. I think you're just imagining things like the kids do. Why do you believe Isidore is murdered? He was quite an elderly man, I believe. Come on now, you don't know nothing. And you talk like you do. This house was opened and all the way until his funeral. And the killer knew he had to lock it. Because they all understood it at the funeral. Not everyone grows 4 new arms after they die, you know? That's beast claw, too. Only happens if you fought all your life tooth and nail. Now you're making shit up. How was to prove it to you? Master Brock's been in the ground 3 days. It's all over now. The killer was sulking here that very day. Seen him with my own 2 eyes, I did. Because I wasn't at the funeral like everyone else. Still couldn't track down where he ran off to. See the murderer? Who was it? Did you recognize him? Not telling you. You don't care about Mr. Barak. All these days you were cool as a cucumber that he's dead. That he's murdered. For you, Mr. Barak was some old man who wrote you a letter to the capital about magical, mystical Simon. And he was the best of them all. Calm down. Why are you so fiery all of a sudden? I just wanted to help you. That's all. And who the heck are you? Walking around here all high and mighty like, and you did nothing. Bear, he came with you too, and they killed his father, and he was the one who they accused of it. Imagine that. And 5 days after, look where you are, and look where Bear is. Not denying I wasted my time, but I will try to make up for what was lost. I'll find Mr. Barack's killer on my own, or with Bear maybe, because we cared for him, and you never did. You care about Simon Kane, don't you? Have you ever thought he might be right behind this stubborn door, eh? So they kind of traces Simon in this house of presence. Master Barack, they buried him at least. Simon, they didn't. Someone stole him. You didn't know that, huh? No one did. The Kanes thought they'd been able to keep it a secret. Not from me, though. What if Simon's body is right here? I'll find it then, not you. I can finally defeat the door, that is. Simon's body has disappeared, so I'm not the only one taking interest in his death, then. God damn it, I just want to... Well, gonna be losing some, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna be losing some progress, but I don't care. My voice is dying. Oh yeah. Thank you all for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Next stream is probably going to be tomorrow. I'm either going to do Still Weeks to Deep. That's going to be a couple streams long. But yeah. If you haven't, go over to my Discord or to my Twitter where I am doing... Well, I already closed it. Unfortunate. Where I'm doing a poll for which longer game I'm going to play next. I'll either be playing, oh god, what was it? Silent Hill F or, Mass Effect. But yeah. Take care, y'all, and I'll see you later. Bye.